there's one group of fish that I really like, but I don't talk enough about them on this channel. I'm talking about cichlids, and to be more specific, South American cichlids. So I wanted to compile a list of cichlids you want to try, but since I'm Studio Goby and I like to show some oddball and unique fish on this channel, I've decided to make a list of 5 small and unique cichlids you should try.
Nanacara arrowkeda is one of those fish you won't just find in any tank. It's small, but it's got an attitude that demands respect. The colors are intense, especially when the fish feels at home or is getting ready to breed. Definitely not for beginners, but if you're into fish with a real personality, this one is a gem.
With an average size of about 11 or 12 centimeters, 4 to 5 inches, you can keep them in an aquarium from 100 liters or 40 gallons.
Keep them as a pair. Multiple males in one tank? That's just asking for trouble. You want to set up your tank very dark, natural and full of hiding spots. That's the vibe they love. Go for a sandy bottom, lots of wood, leaf litter and keep the pH low, between 4 and 6. Using RO water is pretty much essential here. Bright lighting? Nope. They prefer shade and calmness.
These fish are true carnivores, so feed them something like live bloodworms. For number 2 on this list, I couldn't help to sneak in a predator/oddball fish. I'm talking about Regani's dwarf pike cichlid.
Crinicycla regani is a pike cichlid, but in a compact, elegant package. It's sleek, moves gracefully and can be surprisingly social if the tank is set up right. Not a clumsy predator, but a clever fish with style. Perfect for aquarists who want something different from the usual cichlids.
They grow to about a maximum size of 12 centimeters or 4 inches, and you should keep them in an aquarium starting from 100 liters or 40 gallons. Note that you should always keep one male with 2 females.
It comes from the Amazon region, specifically the Rio Tapajos, where it lives among wood, leaves and gentle currents. The water is soft and slightly acidic, so you want to recreate that in the aquarium. Think natural materials and calm, earthy setup.
And their behavior is kind of funny. They're very territorial amongst their own species, but they can live peaceful with other fish.
They are carnivores, so frozen foods like Artemia and mysis are perfect. Live food is even better. You'll see their hunting instincts kick in. Dry food, it's okay as a supplement, but not as a main course. Keep it varied and protein rich.
The next fish on this list is a color variant of a very popular cichlid. I'm talking about the black ram.
The black ram is a mysterious variant of the well-known ram cichlid. Its deep black coloration with a shimmering blue glow makes it a true eye-catcher for any aquascape. It's small, elegant and has a calm presence that adds a touch of sophistication to your tank.
As I mentioned before, the black ram is a color variant of the German blue ram. And color variants are always kind of a hit or a miss. Sometimes they become very weak and die quickly, and some people really hate them, other people love them. For me, I look at it species by species, and the black ram I really like.
Even though it's a tank-bred variant, its roots trace back to the Orinoco region. The wild rams live in warm, soft water with dense plant growth and gentle flow. That's the kind of environment you want to recreate in the aquarium. Stable, warm and well-filtered water is absolutely essential.
Since black rams come from German blue rams, you might be under the impression that these are beginner fish. However, black rams, just as German blue rams, are very sensitive to water quality, so I wouldn't advise them for the absolute beginner.
They grow to about 6 centimeters, so you don't need a massive tank. A 75-liter aquarium is perfect for a pair. Keep them as a bonded couple. They're monogamous and form strong pair bonds. Make sure the tank is peaceful, because stress can really affect them. They enjoy bloodworms, Artemia, mysis and flake food. Variety is key and don't overfeed them.
For the next fish on this list, I really tried to look for something unique, and I came up with the Centricus cichlid.
Deleocycla centraugus is a bottom-dwelling cichlid that you won't see every day. It's compact, stays low to the ground and has a unique way of moving and interacting. Not a flashy fish in terms of color, but it's full of character. Ideal for float tanks or aquarists that love the oddballs.
They grow to about 9 centimeters in size, or 3.5 inches. And you can keep them in an aquarium starting from 100 liters or 26 gallons. Note, you should always keep them in a group of at least 5 individuals.
The name says it all. Cichlid literally means distant cichlid, and that fits. This species is pretty niche. It comes from a lesser-known brand of the cichlid family. It's small, tough, and lives almost exclusively on the bottom. A true specialist with a very specific lifestyle.
And for the last fish I went for, I think, the only non-South American cichlid in this list, shell dwellers. And to be more specific, the ocellated shell dweller.
Lamprologus ocellatus may be tiny, but it's got a huge personality. It lives and breathes inside snail shells and defends its territory like a fortress. Watching them drag and bury their little homes is seriously entertaining. A fish full of character packed into a small body.
Males grow to about 6 centimeters, 2.5 inches, but the females stay a bit larger. They grow to about 4 centimeters or 1.5 inch. Therefore, you can keep them in an aquarium starting from 80 liters or 30 gallons. Note that you should always keep one male with at least 3 females.
The name, ocellatus, refers to the eye-like spots on its body. These markings help scare off potential threats. It comes from Lake Tanganyika and is a true specialist in shell-dwelling behavior. They're found in Lake Tanganyika in countries like Congo, Burundi, Zambia and Tanzania. There, they dig into sandy bottoms and live among scattered snail shells. The water is hard, clear and very stable. You want to recreate those conditions as closely as possible.
And that's it for today's video. If you're looking for more inspiration but maybe don't want to buy a cichlid, I think this list might be something for you.